A cancelled race in New York forced Formula One to make a frantic last-minute trip to Kent, creating the first ever standalone European Grand Prix. We jump into AMS2 to travel back to 1983 for an 18-lap race in KK Rosberg's Williams around the legendary, undulating, and unforgiving curves of Brands Hatch GP. And with that, let's see if I've earned the cold beer that's waiting for me in the fridge. We see that Nelson Piquet is qualified first. He was the actual winner of this event in 1983. He's followed by Arnoux and ourselves sitting third. Let's head down to the grid and see how it goes. Okay, we're underway here at Brands Hatch, 1983. I do believe this is the last time that the F1 was ever at Brands.
You're wrong. Not a chance.
Silverstone taking over responsibilities for F1.
On your left.
As we hold it together through Graham Hill Bend, we're chasing Arnoux up Surtees, my nemesis corner, as we slide the tail end out right away. We're trying to hold off Tombe behind us as we continue to lose ground early to Arnoux.
Clear right.
But we'll have to settle in. Long race, 18 laps. Whoa, with a forced tire change. So that will come into play. To finish first, you must first finish, I think the saying goes. So we'll just try to settle into a groove and not blow up the engine.
Okay, Kevin, pit window is open. P2.
We have a full fuel tank. I put it at 5 times fuel use, which seems to be not really forcing us to stop for fuel because these cars seem to hold enough fuel for the 18 laps, even at 5 times fuel use. So I guess was kind of a useless measure, but hey, I make these mistakes so you guys don't have to. I set this up. I haven't really experimented with it. I'm just running with this setup. And it's 110% difficulty. High aggression. That's what Riza suggests for the open wheelers or cars with high downforce. Oh, as we keep it between the lines. Keeping Arnoux in sight. I do have the brake bias move to allow the car to kind of rotate a bit more under braking. And
It's just done 119.6. Your last lap time was at 119.1. Sectors 1 and 2 are a tenth down. Sector 3 times okay.
You really don't have to use the steering wheel too much. If you start to get the car to rotate, you can use your footwork to continue rotating the car around the corner as we will have some challenges with Graham Hill, and most certainly Surtees, as it's my nemesis, so I'm really going to take it easy coming through there. The fuel load.
Ahead is now 0.8.
The fuel load seems to really have a factor on lap times. 1 minute 19 versus the qualifying lap time. I can't recall now what I got, but we'll look back on that. It was a few seconds quicker, or at least 2 seconds quicker. As we keep it tidy, we'll have to decide when to come in. We're only on lap 3 now. This is a longer form race. Thanks for checking it out if you're here. Can't promise to do these all the time. They take a lot of...
It was just done a 119.4. That's the fastest lap. Your times are good in all 3 sectors.
They take a lot of hard drive space, and Man, computer stuff is so expensive nowadays. But as a content creator, you kind of don't want to lose old footage, even though you may not ever really need it again. I could delete the raw footage that I record, but you know, you do a lot of hard work to collect that stuff and save it. It's a shame to bin it in case you need it in the future. So recently I've been playing around with SimHub and creating my own kind of dashboard displays and things like that. And over to my right, I've got an old iPad Mini 4, I think it is. It doesn't support any of the apps on it. You can't install any new apps. It's probably a security risk if I'm honest. But let's shift there. But I used it for this display here.
119.2.
And I can glance over at that. I've left the leaderboard up here on the left though as well. And tire wear down on the bottom right for you to keep an eye on for me. Oh, as we head wide out of Druids.
You're out to track limits there. The guarantee P1 in front is now 0.8.
Jim lets us know as well that we kind of went a bit wide. Back up the hill to head down underneath the bridge again. The wooded area and everything around Brands looks really awesome. I wonder if anyone in the comments has been here as a spectator and kind of where you can go on the track. There's some other walls I see just beyond the arm code that probably prevent spectators from going to certain areas for safety reasons, but definitely a lot of forest here. We've built up quite a gap on Patrese.
It's just done 119.1. You've just done a 119.4. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Patrese 6 seconds down now as we head around Druids and try to keep it a little tidier this time. As Arnoux gets his rear left tire out a little bit. Whoa. Brands Hatch is one of my favorite UK circuits, along with Oulton Park. I was watching some classic touring car.
The gap in front is now 1.1 seconds.
Some classic touring car racing today on YouTube. Out at Oulton, it was kind of a slippery day, kind of greasy conditions for those guys in those awesome old classic 80s touring cars. Maybe even earlier. Some of them look pretty old, 70s maybe. Oh, as we use the back end. Our tires are okay. I just went in too deep there. So yeah, they had a bunch of different classes of touring cars. I don't know all the details, but
118.9.
okay, Arnoux's doing some.
The guy behind has just done a 119.2.
118s now. We can decide when to come in for our tires soon. We're already up to lap 7. We could do an undercut strategy maybe. I've kind of got rid of the pit speed limit on for the game. Not eliminated it. You can set it to like I think 240 kilometers an hour, which essentially is good enough. But back in the day, I don't think these F1 races had pit speed limits, which is a little dangerous, probably, right? But, anyway, yeah, so I was watching a video by Timo D, and he was talking about the Lovely Dash, which he had as an overlay on his screen. I thought that was pretty cool. I used to have an old iPhone mounted in front of the steering wheel here
Fastest lap for Arnoux, 118.8.
to run different dashboards on, but I found really couldn't read it on the fly and I didn't really get much use out of it. So I got rid of that. Oh no, again, we lost the tail end.
The gap to V1 ahead is now 1.1 seconds.
With these long races. Oh, we're losing the rear tires. I have to take it easy a bit here. They're getting left rear is getting a little warm and I'm not feeling super confident going into some of the corners, Surtees for sure. Anyway, these longer videos, you're really, trying to risk. It's a high risk reward situation because I'm trying to record this and sort of put together some nice commentary and sim racing chat. And then if I crash, I don't want to publish a video that just has me crashing. I want to have at least an ending. As I kept it in third gear there just to take it easy on the tires. But yeah, I mean,
Okay, Kevin, we're matching race pace.
Jim says we're matching race pace, which is good. I can continue to sort of chat. Let me know if you've messed around yourself with SimHub and created your own dashboards. Timo was mentioning he liked the Lovely Dash, but had some challenges with it. I'm not sure exactly what it was specifically. He wanted to maybe customize it a bit, but you can open up and you can duplicate a dash, right? And then in SimHub and open it up and just start to explore how it's made and all the parameters that are set for all of the widgets and everything like that, and sort of steal some of the code or widgets from other dashboards and build your own. So for example, I've got a few screens on this one here that will change automatically based on whether you're in qualifying, a race, or in the pits. So we'll see that soon. And I think maybe we'll jump into the pits now, actually.
The leader has just done a 118.6, half distance. Fuel
Pit in.
The gap to Arnoux ahead is now 2.3. Okay, pit stop requested. The guy behind has just done a 118.8. Fastest lap for Prost, 118.5.
So Prost is picking up speed. He's back there behind Baldi. We're gonna get this pit stop done. Last thing you want to do is wreck on your in lap or out lap when the pit stops are concerned. I can feel the car moving a bit more underneath me now. Oh, someone's had it off. Oh no. Okay, it's Arnoux. Jeez. Right in front of us.
Okay, Kevin, we have no recorded pit timings. The estimate position estimates won't be reliable. You'll be coming out into traffic. We expect to exit the pits in position 30, right with Sullivan and Mansell.
Okay, so Arnoux makes a mistake. Coming to the pits carefully.
Watch your
We're
speed.
right here. Okay. Always nervous moments. Wow, my heart
The guy in front has just done a 118.
jumped when I saw that. Hey guys, we're doing all right.
Warwick behind is pitting. Go, go.
Yeah, we're off. So no limit, but we're gonna take it easy through this little bit of a jog here, because there's a
It's
bump.
clear. Don't cross the line. You've used half your fuel. Let's get some heat into these brakes.
Let's get some heat into the brakes, into the tires. They're blue. Careful up into Druids for the first time out of the pits. Just kind of pretend you're starting a fresh new race and just
Tom Bay is leading the race.
try and get back into rhythm. Careful up Surtees again with these fresh tires.
Alright, Kevin, the next car is Alboreto.
We're on lap 11. We'll have to see when the others decide to pit. We saw a couple drivers come into the pits there with us. Maybe one driver saw. If you want me to do a quick little
Frost, 118.2.
a video, not like a super in-depth tutorial or anything like that, because I am not an expert at it, I can show you a little bit about SimHub and what I did to create my dashboard that I'm using on the iPad. Basically, you just look up the dimensions, the resolution of the iPad, get the pixel dimensions, and everything you set up in SimHub, you just set up your dashboards to match that resolution.
Next car is one lap behind.
And there's already different dashboards out there that have like brake trace widgets, leaderboard widgets, which I'm using here, which I designed to look just like the ones they use on the British Touring Car Racing weekends on ITV. I kind of like the look of that, so I stole that design.
Alboreto, ahead is now 9.6.
I can see we're up into 10th now. Behind Alboreto, as we're trying to just maintain consistent.
The leader's just done a 118.4. That's a new fastest lap for Frost, 118.2.
118 is doable for me if I can get into a good rhythm, and I think I was doing 117s or something like that during qualifying. One thing I noticed in R Factor 2, AMS2, is that
8th place, fastest lap.
oh, fastest lap, okay, is that the qualifying lap times and the in-race lap times by the AI are, the discrepancy is not there. Like, you know, maybe like there should be like a 2-second lap time difference. So we have a blue flag now for this driver. Let's see how they do.
Right. Clear right.
Okay, they cleared out nicely. As we continue to get better lap times here, we're up into 8th. We'll have to see.
The leader, Tom Bay, is pitting.
Okay, Tom Bay's coming in. As we are on the last sector of the course, we're going to try to
Chiva is now in the lead.
get past the pit section with the leader still in there.
Right, Kevin, the next car is Lafitte, P5.
We're up into P5. We've got past the leaders as they went in for their tires. So far, not too much traffic after our pit stop. As we use every bit of track around Druids that time and cut a little of the corner of Graham Hill Bend as well. Honestly, I'm getting a little bit of that
Alboreto.
nervous leg syndrome right now. I'm just kind of still a little bit
Front is now 5.5 seconds.
shaken up by a mistake at the front of the race that almost ended our race as well, coming around the corner here. And luckily I didn't overreact and got around. Oh, as we just let it correct itself. We're sitting in 5th here with likely some pit stops to be made by drivers ahead. So I have
We're setting the pace.
the custom driver and livery file installed for these 1983 cars. You can go grab it on overtake, and just like, oh, the other liveries that I show off from all the great creators out there, I'll leave the link in the description below. You can grab this to use yourselves. Oh, as we send it into Surtees again. We only have to do this a few more times. And there's always a risk of me going right around there. So just trying to turn consistent laps and not overly risk it, as we and use a good majority of the track out of that right-hander back there. Cheever's going into the pits now.
Cesaris is now in the lead.
Cesaris has taken over the lead now. Lauda.
You're in the lead.
Oh, but it's like we've had all the leaders now
One lap behind.
into the pits. 110% difficulty, so this is a good test, maybe. Whoa. Well, it's not over yet.
Jumping in to just add that you can set the AI much higher if you'd like, but you may find that they'll run away from you at the front. To mitigate that, set the AI mistakes to, like ×5 or something like that, and experiment with that setting, and it might give you a chance. Otherwise, you have to run a really clean race yourself and not make any mistakes. The AI is not perfect in AMS2. Hopefully Riza will continue to improve it, and hopefully they see these videos and it helps them with some feedback.
This weekend I was watching a little bit of the 24 hours of Nürburgring, and even some family members got into that as well. They were
He's gaining on you. The gap's now 11 seconds. Come on, Kevin. 2 laps left. Your P1. Pit window is closing. That's the fastest lap of the race.
family had lots of questions about the Nürburgring and how that layout's configured and the length of it and kind of the history of it. So I let them know everything I could about it, and they were checking out the action. Fans of Max Verstappen, so they're cheering him on and his team. I'll check out the rest of that later tonight and into tomorrow here. Oh, another accident. What do we have here? Are they going to let us through?
Car left. Clear left.
Okay, we safely got by. I did not even want to glance to try and see who that was, so I'll put a little note up on the screen. Let you know what that was. But nothing sort of gets your heart going like these longer simulated open wheel F1 replica races, knowing that one mistake can kind of wreck your whole race. That being said, if you do make a mistake and you go off, if you really want to stay honest, you know, get back on track, finish the race, and then try again another time. But every little bit of practice helps.
The gap to P2 behind is now 15 seconds.
And it helps add an element of realism when you treat this as if you really got your gloves on and you're behind the wheel.
Okay, Kevin, the next car is a lap behind.
As we come around to cross the line.
looks silly today.
We come away with a win in a race the F1 put together to fill in the gaps for the 1983 season. Let's go quickly take a look at the results. So we ended up just 17 seconds ahead of Tombe over a 24-minute race. That takes some consistency, and yeah, you can't make any mistakes really. Arnoux, who did make a mistake, ended up down in 9th at the end. Did we have any retirements? No, no retirements. So anyway, great race. Try it out yourselves. And thanks for watching. See you next time.